Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Atlas. I'm the Radio Man 03. It is awesome to have you along. Look at her. Well, they have announced that they are going to be putting... the world is going to change. I don't know if you guys saw the update that they released, the folks at Atlas. I'm going to read it to you today, and we're going to, read it. Why can't I turn? I feel like am I in K mode? There we go. Okay, it was just stuck. She just was like, I think she was stuck. Or she's overweight. No, she's not overweight. It's just being weird, that's all. Anyway, so yeah, some big news. So take a look at the Jaded Alcove here. Here's what they had to say. I'm going to read it to you. Major news. We've been working on our plans for some time and getting ready to give all of you Pathfinders the details of our new Atlas journey. We're growing the development team and we'll be starting to introduce those team members to you next week. Today is Tuesday, June 16th, 2020. Updates. Our first major change of the Atlas will be a whole new world map, which is designed to intensify the fun at higher levels and make it a bit safer for lower level players. This is just the first step in the greater plan to shift gameplay from the land out onto the open seas. This new world map drops in the first half of July for both PC and Xbox. So coming in at least the next 4 weeks, somewhere in the next 4 weeks. Another piece of Atlas's grander plan is to focus on PvP play. Now, this is where I become more concerned, with an eye towards breaking out PvE play into something else. So what I like to do is going to be turned into something else, is what I read there. As part of this plan, we'll be taking the North American PvE offline and leaving the Europe PvE server as the official PvE world for the time being. Now, I'm assuming I'm on the North American server, so it's going to go away. So am I saying this right? Is that this is all going to go poof? It'll go poof, right? Just all disappear. It'd be gone. I believe that's the case. Bringing a new world map online will require a complete reset of the system, something we don't take lightly. So right there, anyways, it's, no matter what's going to happen, it's going to affect this here, I would think. We wouldn't do it if we didn't feel that it was vital to the new experience we want to create for you all. We have new goals for supporting the game and delivering regular, dare we say monthly, content updates that will bring joy and piracy back to the open seas, with plans for trade winds, farms, warehouses, and more. Stick with us on this ride and we'll sail the high seas together. Happy sailing, Atlas crew. That was on the Steam page from the Atlas folks. So I don't know. It's talking about PvE, but anyways, I'm okay. I'm okay. I've really, this season was going to be what I thought was going to be a faster season, but I actually wound up going slower. But I kind of enjoyed it because I built so much more than just the one big base. We've got a big chunk of this is taken care of. It looks pretty good to me. I don't have the tower done over there. I don't. The wall's not quite right, but most of it's in now, and you can see over here I actually changed this up too. This is all flat over here, so I can get up there and show you guys. But yeah, I guess our Atlas days are over for a little bit. We'll see what happens with the update. So, of course, we finished off the roof last time we were up here. And then what I did was I also put in... We have our walk... Oh, jeez. This is how you get eaten. We put a door in up here. Let me see. Inventory. This is about the time the tiger that's out here, that's never out here, is out here this time. Or that big old crocodile. He's like, hey, what are you doing? You're not supposed to be down here. And I'd be like, you're right about that. Let's go back up here. And number 5. Okay. So, yeah, sometimes you getting off the roof, it'll just kind of slide you. It pushes you away a little bit is what it does. So this is kind of finished up here a little bit. I mean, I got most of this here, and I was going to do, of course, that there and, all the good stuff. But that's not that big a deal. For the most part, we got all of our structures taken care of. I think it's interesting when I come in here, all the outside sounds are gone. All of them. Listen. I love the sounds of this place. This place has got this nice little chirpy hum in the background the whole time. It just makes me feel like I'm in this really tropical, bird-infested area. It's pretty cool. I like this. I like this area. I like where we built the Jaded Alcove. I do. I'm glad we finished this, so this would finish out kind of the whole area here. I think this looks really great. Having the big stalls for our big girls, Lucy, Madeline, and Ivory over here, who just recently got and went through quite some trouble to get you, darling. Quite a bit of trouble indeed. And then we got our ostrich just recently too. But the ostrich has been, well, it's just ostrich. But it keeps me nice and cool when it's hot out. Tsunami, unfortunately, Cyclone was disappeared from the game, so that was unfortunate. Something on the Ecuador. Ecuador's over here by the stable. I moved everybody where they should be just to kind of make the place look even a little more complete, because I really had a great time building this. This right here bothers me. This was actually going to slide down to over the top of this block and then become a little more solid all the way down, and then that would have extended over a little bit, because I don't like how it ends one over this foundation here. So I'd be better off if I take this down and come over here with it and have it do that slope right over here, and then just fill all this in with solid wall, and that would look really good, I think. So that was my idea there, and then of course the gate here, and then if we were going to keep going with this world, I would have taken this wall here and actually met up with that wall over there, and we would have been confined in here. There was some talk, and let's go ahead and talk about some of the comments. I know there was talk about a church, and how would I even do it now that I've kind of consumed this initial area. I think what would be, if you were to build something like this, I think what could be cool is staircases that go up to the top of the wall, and then you build something that's on stilts up at that level right there. So you would go upstairs, and there would be like 3 or 4 shops along that wall, and they would all have solid posts out there that went down into the ground, but they were just sitting up on posts, big solid stone posts. And you could even you could expand your city that way, and it would still, like we've said from the beginning, this is not really a defensive wall. It's more of just kind of a deterrent. Just one of those things like, hey, we've got proper channels of communication here at the Jaded Alcove. If you're going to come through, you need to come through this here gate right here. Bam. That's it. That's all there is to it. This is how you get in. If she doesn't like you, you don't get in. This lady right here doesn't like you. You can't get in. Calico Sue Sr. You're amazing. Look at you. You healthy beast. You've been feeding well. All of you. All of you deserve it. I haven't checked they've all got food. All I gotta do is throw berries around. They got plenty of food. These guys right here. Fancy. Level 17. We grabbed her because, well, there she was. And, well, she's fancy. So, how could you resist fancy? Squatter number 5 or 6. Because I keep leaving them around, they get killed. Dread Sue Jr. We've got both ships stocked with crew as well, with the cannons on the back of that one. We've got our boars. And then everybody else we moved. The cows and stuff, we've all moved. There's our mushroom house back there. I mean, we did a lot right here. Look at this place. It's huge. I love it. I think it's fantastic. I enjoyed every minute of building the Jaded Alcove. Every single minute. Now, I know I don't go as fast as most people, and I want to make this very clear for the future, for anyone who's new to the channel, those of you who've been with me for a long time, this is what we do. Sometimes games end and we move on, and so, but this time I'm actually saying something about it. Usually I just move on, but we do. We're going to see what this update does, and we'll come back to Atlas at that time once things are settled in and looking good. But it's not about the end game for me. The Power Stones, the Kraken, none of that stuff really interests me. What interests me about games is when I get in here, first of all, I get to use my imagination the way I want to. Nobody tells me what to do. I don't have to go anywhere or do anything if I don't want to. I'm here to have some fun and forget about life for a little while in the world and just use my imagination to have a good time. And I could do it while riding a dang ostrich. I mean, come on. That's pretty cool. So it's more about that for me is location, like I was just talking about, all the just that constant little hum here. The noises, even the noises she makes, they're amazing. She makes some fantastic noises. All of them do. To just being able to, use your imagination and build and have fun like this. And thank you for the eco mod. It was wonderful. I really did enjoy it, and maybe we'll get back to it again someday. But yeah, it was really nice to have these extra plants and trees and things, and I think I had a tremendous amount of fun building the Jaded Alcove and going off on adventure. We covered a little bit of ground, but that last exploration trip kind of left a bad taste in my mouth, and I'm a little ship shy right now. I really am. And I don't want people taking away my ability to live on an island. If this is how I choose to play, I want to be able to play this way and enjoy my game the way I want to, because then it does. This world is wonderful. The building materials could use a little work, but other than that, I think it's just a spectacular game. I love it. I think it's so much fun. So I'm hoping that the update doesn't discourage me, but we'll see. Let me know if I'm wrong about stuff I've said too. But I want to thank you for taking this journey with me, making the Jaded Alcove and the Revenge. Get the bounty over there. We did a lot, and we were going to do a little bit more, but that's okay. What we got done really does look very complete around here, I think. It's a busy little place. It is a busy little place. We got a good group of tames. We got some crew members hanging out. We got plenty of money for them. I mean, we just did the one run, and we got plenty of money. So, it's really good to go. We got ourselves the big smelter room that we built over here, which is pretty nice. With the pass-through doors. Oh, by the way, Kodiak pulls up to this just fine. Everybody does. I've been able to utilize everybody over here to drop off materials, which has been great. They back up a little slow, but, whatever. It's okay. Like I said, I'm in here just to experience the world and have a good time and use my imagination and do whatever the heck I want to do. All right, so I thank you again for joining me on the season. I appreciate it very much, Sarge. If you enjoyed the video, do hit that like button for me. Comment, subscribe, and share. I'm the Radio Man 03. Have an awesome, fantastic, and a superb day, and I do look forward to talking to you again next time.